My name's GuyKesTV, and today I'm doing the tech talk round on the Santa Cruz Heckler X01 reserve spec. Now, hopefully you've already watched the double battery epic day out we've done on this bike, which kind of shows you how it performs, show you how it handles in real time on particularly real trails. So now I'm going to talk you through the tech details and get up close and personal with the bike. So let's start with the basics. 150mm travel rear, 160mm travel front, 27.5 inch wheels. So effectively this is a powered Bronson, but it's about 7.5 kilos heavier and about 3.5 grand more expensive. That's because in the middle you have the Shimano Steps E8000 motor, really super well proven motor. Again, it's a little down on power. You've got to be a bit careful setting it off, don't touch its pedals or it gets grumpy, but it is a super well proven, super reliable and just very user-friendly motor when you're riding the bike. You've got the indicator up here on the bars. It's just a really neat installation. It's out of your way of your knees. Then you just toggle it backwards and forwards through the power settings. You've got eco, trail, and then boost through that switch there. And as you'll notice, there's no wires sticking out anywhere because these are specific Santa Cruz bars that have the wiring plumbed inside them. So yes, this is an absolute premium price bike, but it's just really nicely loaded with, you know, sweet features like that. The frame is carbon CC, so it's Santa Cruz's top of the range composite frame. Again, complete bike weight on this, 21.1 kilos, so pretty damn light for a fully powered e-bike. It's got 504 watt battery in the center there. That's lower than a standard Bosch battery at 630 watts. It's less than a specialized turbo Levo, which is 700 watts on these top models. But it just keeps the weight that bit lower and makes the bike a bit more agile, makes it handle sweetly. I mean, watch the live ride review, the way this bike responds, the way you can throw it about, just the way it feels like a normal bike. That's what really makes this stand out. As you can see, it's just a really neat installation as well. It's under this extra smash guard on there. You just get in with a 4mm Allen key, so you don't have to remove the motor or anything to recharge it. You can recharge it in situ as well. The on-off button is down there, so you're not going to knock that accidentally. So you're getting all those usual sort of Santa Cruz bonuses of lifetime warranty pivots, fully lifetime warranted frame. You've got, you know, neat little cable guides there. You've got a bottle cage mount in the standard placement. And the VPP kinematic has been completely remapped for the Heckler, because obviously you've got a motor, so they could afford to back it off a little bit in terms of pedal positivity. It's a more supple, kind of less pedal kickback rich ride, but that means the traction is even better. Plus you've got those big 2.6 inch tires, plus you've got the sprung to unsprung weight ratio gain of having that motor and that battery in there. And it just means the bike just flows and grips and just pedals through stuff so well. It's just, that suspension feels absolutely amazing. These reserve wheels, you've got a reserve DH on the back and a reserve 30 on the front. They're lifetime warranted against whatever you do to them. So that's a superb, you know, bit of peace of mind. You know, and you've got Maxxis DHR2, 27.5 by 2.6 tyres, front and rear, 3C Max Terra Exo Plus, so it's a reinforced trail carcass, and they're just really big grippy tires, but when you do push them to the edge, they've just got this really nice kind of playful drift. So even though it's, you know, it's a weighty bike still, you know, it's over 20 kilos, you can just drift it and throw it around like a proper play bike. I mean, that's the absolute take home from the live rider video, is just how much fun and how responsive this bike is to ride. You don't have to relearn your riding habits just because you're on an e-bike. The only thing you really have to relearn is just how damn fast you're going most of the time, because obviously on descents you've got that extra gravity pushing you faster, holding you down onto the ground better, so you can absolutely spank it on descents. But then you've got all that power assist on the flat and on the climbs, so pretty much every trail you're hitting feels like a downhill in terms of speed. I mean, we did 93k, I think it was, for the live ride review, average just under 20 kilometers an hour, so we were properly hauling for 5 hours straight. And as you'd hope, you know, they've equipped the bike to kind of deal with that kind of speed, that relentless kind of pace that it just begs you to give, really, because it's just so much fun to rag. you just want to thrash it all the time. So Code RSC brakes, 200mm rotors front and rear, so that's the full spec DH brake, you know, loads of power there. You've got a Fox 36 Performance Elite fork, you know, it hasn't got factory legs. It's a bit of a shame on a 10 grand bike, but it's full low and high speed rebound, full low and high speed compression there, so you can set it up really, really accurately for exactly your tastes. You've got Super Deluxe Ultimate Rock shocks on the back, you know, proper. I mean, I absolutely love this shock, and I don't think it's accidental that you tend to find this shock on bikes that are totally sorted. Super plush, takes, you know, really long hammering descents, or just, you know, the speed this can go, even climbs and flat sections, you know, builds up a lot of heat in that shock. So it's really good having that piggyback damper on there just to keep things consistent. And as you can see, you know, it goes through this hole in the base of the seat tube there, so it needs a shock fender on the back there, but that keeps everything clean. And you've got a bearing on the rear end of the shock to keep everything as smooth and sort of maximum sensitivity as possible. You've got a chain guard there built in on the ISCG mounts. The internal cable routing is all fully plumbed, so it's really easy to switch cables in and out if you need to. It's got these big anti-chain slap pieces on the chainstay. There's more around the front of the swing arm here. Again, you know, big old bash plate in front of the motor in case you hog it out. I mean, it's a 346 bottom bracket height, so, you know, you shouldn't be grounding it out much. You know, there's plenty of clearance for climbing. But if you do, this is a properly tough, like I say, lifetime warranted frame if you have any issues with it. And you've got, you know, matching the SRAM Code RSC brakes. You've got X01 Eagle. I mean, this bike's been out of their demo fleet, so it's not the latest Eagle, but it will come with that new 1052 extended Eagle. And it comes with the e-bike shifter, so it's just a single upshift, so you can't, you know, do mega upshifts and risk dragging the chain too far off the cassette. Kind of protects the mech from itself when you're grinding all that power through it on super steep stuff. In terms of overall geometry, it's very much based around the Bronson, but slightly updated angles. So you've got a 76-degree seat angle, it's slightly steeper, fractionally slacker 65.5 head angle, reach is a bit longer, large is a 465, and it's a 445mm rear chainstay as well. So that's the only significant difference, really significant difference over the Bronson. Bronson has a 430mm rear end. So I've just flipped it around here so you can see more of this, you know, one-piece swing arm that keeps everything super tight and super stiff. See the 200mm rotors there on the back, and just see, you know, how neatly integrated that Shimano motor is hanging underneath. And just, you know, just what a good looking sorted bike this is. So that's the tech talk around. I mean, please do watch the live ride review on this one. This is an exceptionally expensive bike, but when you get this bike on the trail, suddenly that premium price and all those little details that go in, you know, that go into making it such a fun handling, responsive, super smooth and capable bike, that's when they come out, and suddenly, you know, that premium price starts to make sense. The fact that Santa Cruz dealers are always absolutely top drawer, so you get brilliant customer service from them. You know, the lifetime warranties on the frame, the wheel, the pivots, the bearings. This is way more than just some really neat handlebars where the wires disappear under your grips. So thanks very much for watching. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe. Click the bell for notifications so you know when the next videos are coming up. Thank you very much to my Patreon sponsors who give a small monthly donation, and in return they get exclusive early and extended edits. They've already been watching a 40-minute full uncut extended edit on the double battery epic day out live ride we did on this bike. So you know, there's all sorts of perks like that going on there for a very small monthly fee. And so if you like what I'm doing with the channel, it'd be awesome if you could support me on there. Thanks to Sweet Protection for helmet, shirt, shorts, and these excellent knee pads. Thanks to Ride Concepts for the shoes, Can't Quit for the socks, Ryders Eyewear for the specs, Giro for the gloves. Thanks to Camelback for the sternum protector that I normally wear while filming with the GoPro. Thanks to Ergon for the backpack that I use in the double battery big day out. Thanks to Crud, as always, for keeping the lens clean and keeping my face clean. Thanks to Crank Brothers for keeping me attached to the bike. But most of all, thanks to you guys for watching. I've been GuyKesTV on GuyKesTV, talking about the fantastic Santa Cruz Heckler X01 Reserve Spec.